Hey, Gilly. Thank you for the membership, brother. I appreciate it, dude. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I appreciate it, dude. How are you, man? Chad Gilliano, Chadiano. You owe us an extra 18 minutes of my money. What are you talking about, Eric? What are you talking about? Plus, I just went live for an hour, and now we're back. We're going live now. We're here. We're going live. I just did an hour's live stream, and then stopped doing a vertical, which is good for the channel, and kicked back onto a chill stream. Cool. What is all this? Sorry, one sec. One sec. Shit's happening. Oh. I don't care about any of that. Okay, weird. Thanks, Shiloh. Appreciate it, man. Appreciate it. Thank you very much. Appreciate it. Dougie Synagogue, me reading the news. No, it's work texts. I should have checked it before I went live again. But it's all good. It's all good. We're here. We're live. We'll go for a little bit longer. Now that we don't have the madness of the vertical streams. They get a bit too crazy, but they're good for the channel. Hello, brother. Love from India. Well, what's up, Kirst? Thank you, man. Welcome, man. I noticed that you were at the vertical stream, so thanks, dude. Welcome to the usual streams. This is usually what the channel looks like, dude. Flat lays like this, just hanging out. Dougie being so cringe to the work... Dougie being cringe to the work... I was, mate. People forget, man. No one knows what I was talking about. People forget, man. Hey, I know, we get to just relax a little bit now. Not as mental as what was going on before over in the vertical. But they are very good for the channel, so we got to do them every now and then. All right, let us kick on with this, eh? And see who is going to end up winning the year. What did we get up to yesterday? We ended up getting up to Fight Night Emmett versus Murphy. That's where we landed. Dougie gets nervous during vertical. No, it's not that. It's too much reading. Like, it's too fast paced. You're good for the channel? No, Eric, you're good for the channel. You're good for the channel. All right, what the fuck were we doing? We were doing UFC Tapology, Emmett versus Murphy. That was the one that we were doing. We were going through the card, and we were seeing who had won out of that. I think we said there was only one ranked fight in it. I don't know how you sit still for most of your lives. I pretty much only vertical stream because I'm so restless and no idea what the difference was at first. Oh, Gilliano, I know, man. You just walk around smoking and chatting, and yeah, we have very different streaming styles, dude. Very different streaming styles. But yeah, man, it keeps you... Like, I notice your lives go for hours and hours and hours where you're just walking around, chatting to the stream. It's good, man. It's a good way of doing it. DJ Aiden was the channel. DJ Aiden made the channel. UFC Fight Night, Emmett versus Murphy. Lerone... I don't think there was any other ranked fights on this card. I think that's where we ended up, right? Sex style. Shut up, Eric. I think we ended up, like, there was no other fucking... Inter got brutally cucked. Bro, who are you? Inter got brutally cucked. Giuliano and Hente. Inter... I'm not sure what you're talking about. Martin Budai versus Uran... No, that wasn't it. Lormarone, Reese McKee, that wasn't it. Darren Booker wasn't it. Taurus Finney, Robert Valentine wasn't it. Ode Osborne wasn't it. Brad Tavares wasn't it. Pat Sabatini. So it was literally just Lerone Murphy over Josh Emmett. That was all there was to it. Chasson versus Vera, technically. Ah, right. Sex check tier list. All the things you need to do before sex to just tick them off. I had no idea the final was this weekend. No one knows. 5-0, Biggie scored. Okay, so you guys are just talking about You guys are just talking about football. Nobody cares. Fine. Now, what was Lerone Murphy versus Josh Emmett? How ranked was it? What's up, Bilal? We're here, dude. We're here at a flat lay. We're chilling. How ranked was it really? Fight Pass. Let's go have a look. Dougie, that's not what Nacho meant. What did Nacho mean, mate? W football? Yeah, no one cares about that shit, mate. Log in. Log into Fight Pass. Let's have a look. Over on my Twitter. Twitter properties. Done. Cool. Oh, I never want to see that again. Oh. Blanchfield versus Barber Fight Night is on the home page. Oh, disgusting. Fucking disgusting stuff. Dougie, do an impression of Dougie Glaze and Giuliano. Oh, mate, there's no need for that. Number 8, Josh Murphy with number 10. So that's 1 point for England. So that gives England 3 points in the Olympics. There we go. We finally covered that one off. Done. 1 point for it. 3 points for England. Done. Messi would have been a pound for pound under. No, he wouldn't have. You know that's retarded. Stop being retarded. How long am I going to go live for? I'll probably go live for a little bit. See how the chat goes. I'm in a great mood today. Fucking great to share some stupid shit with this channel. Just the fucking bet. Good, Daniel. I'm happy that you're in a good mood today, mate. That's good to see, dude. $1 for 2 minutes today for all members. We can do $1 for 2 minutes today. Yeah, we can do $1 for 2 minutes today. Let's do this. Let's do this. Yes, he would have. W. Messi. Patrick Evra is fighting in the PFL. Who's Patrick Evra? How good is Patchy Mix's record? Not very good. He fought a bunch of fucking cans. I'm in a cunt of a mood today, but we will persevere. Yeah, sometimes that happens, mate. Sometimes that's life. $1 equals 2 min. Let's do that. And let's do this. How good is Patchy Mixes? It's not good, mate. I want to make a 50-year-old... Shut up, dude. Okay, Zesty Trickers. Oh, Jesus Christ. Display. Timer. Timer. Price. Timer. Price. Oh, I fucked it up again. I just came in my Blueberry, but okay. What are the 5th South Africa no, it's 5 points for winning a title, and Dricus du Plessis won the title. So Dricus got 5 points for South Africa. You know, it is what it is. What do we reckon? $1 for 2 minutes, and I'll put some timer on the clock. After $50, you have to go into Glizzy Overdrive and do... I'm never, ever, 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 ever doing that. Batista will brutally smudge Patchy against the cage. Dude, Patchy is the grappler. I don't understand why you think that's going to happen, Nacho. Like, really, I don't get why you think that's going to happen. Isn't Patchy Mix the better grappler coming into this fight, right? You would have to assume that, yeah? Zesty Drickus, you're doing my head. It's hot. You just got to ignore Zesty Drickus sometimes. He gets in those moods, mate. Batista needs that hit out on him. Is Guru still doing that? I wonder if he is. 3 points would be more fair since you still only won one fight. 5 is excessive. I mean, we'd have to reset absolutely everything again, mate. So we're not going to be doing that. So I mean, we came up with this 1 point, 2 points, 3 points, 5 points, because winning a belt's winning a belt. Like, there should be a little bit of spit shine on winning a belt, right? Like, you should get a little bit of praise for that. What time will that be? That'll be about that. Let's go with that. Let's go for that. Let's go for that. Yes, let's go for that. This is good. I've talked about nothing but MMA. No, come on. How much to go into Glizzy Overdrive? No, we're never going into Glizzy Overdrive. How does one name their child Patchy Mix? That is a great... Great question, Dig. Great question. I've talked about nothing but MMA. You never do. Guru said he was advised he would run into legal trouble if he put the money up for Batista getting disgraced. Yeah. I mean, you can transfer things in crypto. You know what I mean? Like, you can transfer things in crypto. You can get away with it. If you want to get away with it, you can get away with it. That's all I'll say about that. Batista will outstrike him with volume? Maybe. I think it's all going to come down to that first takedown, Toad. That's what it really is going to come down to. It's all going to come down to that first takedown. When we see that first takedown, that's when you'll know exactly how the fight is going to go. All right, there we go. I've set a clock for 38 minutes. If you guys want to extend the clock, $1 will get you 2 minutes on the clock. If you want to extend the clock, it's up to you. That's what I'm doing. I'm going to go live for another 38 minutes. If you want to extend the time, it's totally up to you. All right, here we are. If you train and live in America, the USA deserves 1 point from that fighter. So, Cheddarhead, we've been counting it as what flag are you walking out under? That's what we're going with, Cheddarhead. Can I physically harm the rainbow fella in chat? Yes, Joe Hogan. Beat up Zesty Drickers. Dougie, the only thing is 2 donuts. You got to think about $1 1 minute. Lowest the total time you'd be doing donut time. So keep your note the donuts to happen fast. I heard you guys. I heard the feedback. The open economy is kicking into action. I heard the feedback. Thank you, OTMO, for the 1 gifted membership. I appreciate it, dude. I heard the feedback. So we're doing $1 for 2 minutes. And I've already put 40 minutes on the clock. Zabit versus Islam Makhachev. Oh, Islam Makhachev goes through Zabit. Did the UFC cancel the Mexico cut? So they didn't cancel it, but they've moved it to some American city. San Antonio, I think, is the American city in Texas. But they said on their Twitter post announcing it, Cheddarhead, that it was a fight night card. And that went completely under the radar. No one noticed that the UFC said it was a fight night card. Now, I don't know if that's a misspelling. Texas. Yeah, it's in Texas now. Yeah. Now, I don't know if that's a misspelling, like if it was a typo from the UFC, but they said it was a fight night card. Thank you, Cheddarhead, for adding 2 minutes to the clock, mate. You're a goated, Cheddarhead. I appreciate it, dude. 37 goes up to 39. Thank you, Cheddarhead. I appreciate it, dude. 39 minutes back on the clock. Chat, thank Cheddarhead. I hear you on the Guru crypto thing, but I think it could have come down to a chance of affecting his YouTube monetization if the UFC or a commission kicked up a stink via YouTube channels. Yeah, no, that's fair. Thank you, Eric. I appreciate it, dude. We go up to 41 minutes. On you, boys. I appreciate you guys. Yeah, I mean, the problem is, Paul, that Guru shouldn't have announced it. Right? Guru absolutely should not have announced. Thank you guys for the donations. I appreciate it. Yeah, Guru shouldn't have announced what he was doing so publicly. But then, you know, as an MMA YouTuber, as a creator, if you don't announce it, what's the point? You know what I mean? You got to announce it. That's the point. To make it a big deal, right? Shadowhead, thank you for the other $1. I appreciate it, man. We'll go up to 43 minutes. Thank you very much, Cheddarhead. I appreciate it, dude. Thank you very, very much, man. I appreciate it. Thank you very much, dude. Most of the good Mexicans are in the USA anyway. That is true. Are the ones that could actually build anything. That's why they couldn't build the stadium. It's a fight night, then no title fight. Yeah, you can go fuck himself. Exactly, Super Shotgun. Exactly, dude. That's exactly the point. I can't deal with another inbred champ. DDP and JDM, you need to stand your base, mate. Dude, DDP and JDM are the future. They are going to be... You watch UFC 2026, we'll be so back. We'll have a new TV deal. We'll have DDP. We'll have JDM. We'll have Tom Aspinall. We just got to get through the sludge that is this. We just got to get through the sludge that's going on right now. UFC 2026 will be a fucking godsend. San Antonio is filled with Mexicans, though. That's probably why they picked it for that, Cheddarhead, yeah? Gilbert Burns versus Hamzat Chimaev. Rematch is going to be entertaining, do you think? No, I think Hamzat will stick to the ground. I think Hamzat has gotten better, cursed, while Gilbert Burns has gotten worse. Hamzat's gotten better while Gilbert's gotten worse. So, yeah, I'd be saying that the rematch would be uncompetitive. How much do I need a dono to get those pics of your cousin? I'm not selling pictures of my cousin, Nacho. I'm going to fall asleep before the end, do the Glizzy Overdrive, finish the video. I'm never doing the Glizzy Overdrive. Damn, the market really be spent. The market speaks. Look, it's not up to me. It's up to the market. You know what I mean? I can only sell my product for how much I can sell my product for. It's like plastering quoting. Dougie, just name your price. No, I'm not showing you photos of my fucking cousins. What happened? Guru did a rug pull. So, Joe Hogan, Guru made a video saying that there was a... Excuse me. Thank you, Cheddarhead, for the extra $1. I appreciate it, dude. Thank you very much. Joe Hogan, I'll answer you right now. 43 minutes on the clock. Thank you, Cheddarhead, for the $1. I appreciate it, mate. You're a bloody legend, mate. 43 minutes on the clock. There you go, boys. 43 minutes on the clock. Thank you, Cheddarhead. I appreciate you, mate. Okay. Sorry. Joe Hogan, what happened to the Guru? Did he do a rug pull? No, he did not do a rug pull. He said that he would put 10K on the next person to sleep Mario Batista, and then instantly stopped talking about it, and said that it could be called business espionage, so he's not going to be going ahead with it. But it was good for clicks, you know? I'm not gay, but what color should I paint my fingernails? Black. If Dougie's cousin looked anything like him, smash like Kinka OTM, that is the gayest thing I've ever read. If you're not doing the overdrive, then finish the video. What video, Eric? What video? And I'm not doing the overdrive. Talk about Alexa Grasso's feet. No. Cheddarhead has some deep pockets. Oh, thank you, Cheddarhead. We're going to get Dougie's cousin pics before we get John Jones 6. You're never getting photos of my cousin. Everyone has a price, Dougie. Just put a number on it for the compound. No, I'm not. No. Look, I don't like my cousins. But I'm not selling you pictures of my cousins. I'm not doing that ever. Imagine a woman that looks like Dougie. Don't. What are your thoughts on John Jones versus Khamzat Chimaev? If Khamzat's moved to heavyweight division after dominating his division many times... Curse, do you really think highly of Khamzat Chimaev, don't you? Khamzat is a 185er, mate. If he moved up to heavyweight, he'd get crushed. Tom Aspinall would crush Khamzat Chimaev, dude. Crush him. You didn't read my comment right? Sorry, Yogathan. I apologize, mate. Talk about how yummy Alexa Grasso's feet are? No. Imagine Dougie with these cousins. Doug, she's fat. I like fat chick. No. If title wins are 5 points, how does Oz only have 2? Because we are up to UFC Fight Night Emmett versus Murphy. As you can see in the top corner, Joe Hogan. We haven't gotten up to it yet. We're doing this slowly as the chat slows down a little bit. Then I bounce back to it. So we just go through this. Thank you, Cheddarhead, for the extra $1, mate. Back up to 43 minutes. Keep topping up that 43-minute donos. Thank you very much, Chedhead. I appreciate it. Oh, thank you, Nacho, for the $1.50. You have to make things hard, don't you? $1 is 2 minutes, so 43, 45, 45 minutes. Let's just round up to... No, don't do that, Doug, because then they will start shilling. 45 minutes, 30 seconds. There you go, Nacho. The video about Guy... 5 title wins of points. It was so close. What is it? Because we haven't gotten up to that yet. Joe Hogan, I'm waiting for the chat to slow down. Then I bounce back to keep doing it. The video the Glizz's doing Glizzy Overdrive. You literally paused it before I ever finished. No, I'm not watching that. I'm not watching that shit. Come on, chat. We all agree on this. Dougie will eventually... I'm never showing you my cousins. I'm glad Russia is winning the competition, but Dagestan's not represent real Russia. Islam, for example, is Roshozian, citizen of Russia, but he's not Rowski. He's lactic. Yeah, but you guys get the flag. You know what I mean? Like, I know Russia is Orthodox. Alexander Volkov. Based Russian men. The Islams... not really, but at least you guys get them as points on the board. So, take the win, eh, Shyla? Cheddarhead, thank you very much, dude. We re-up again. We'll go to 47. Daniel, 47, 45. Hang on a second. Stop. 47. 47. 47. Where was I at? 47, 49, 52. Let's go to 53. Why not? Thank you, guys. I appreciate it. Thank you. Khamzat is small for 185. I know, dude. The idea of Khamzat at heavyweight is insane to me. Insane. Doug, you should finish the Glizzy. No. Tom Aspinall would roll up Khamzat in his carpet and smoke him. Yeah, Khamzat versus Tom Aspinall is fucking insane. 1.5 times 2 is hard for Dougie. Yeah. 3 minutes. Thanks, guys. How many straight... Thank you, Bilal's Good Eye, for the cause for the Thailand compound. Thank you, Bilal's Good Eye. $2.35 by 2.3. Thank you, Bilal's Good Eye. My 2 is 4 minutes. 4 minutes and 40 seconds, yes. Thank you. Malal's good eye. 52 minutes, yes. 52. 52, 56. We'll go 57. We'll round up to 57. There we go. Thank you, guys. Appreciate it. Oh, shit. All right, where am I up to? Any straight man painting their nails has got a little bit of paint and Talbot in them. Oh, God, yeah. Everyone has a price. I'm not selling you my cousin's photos. Get fucked. Dougie, you can be the manager. We can... No. Dougie is small for 125. Cheddarhead got deep pockets. He'll turn this into a 24-hour stream. I can just turn off the donor. I could just say no more donos. Joe Hogan. Good job on modding me. I'll be swinging that wrench like a fucking claymore right now if chat would be gone. Yeah, but that ruins the chat, mate. It's up to me to just ignore them. This is funny. Good. I'm happy you guys are enjoying it. Imagine Hamzat skinny body and skinny neck at heavyweight. Oh, dude, Hamzat Chimaev at heavyweight gets fucking destroyed, man. Destroyed. Bilal has a good eye. He does. He's the best. It's actually like 4:24 minutes. Yeah, whatever. We're here. We've caught up. I've added the correct amount to the clock. How about Hamzat versus Alex Pereira? I think Hamzat steamrolls Alex Pereira, Jazago. Steamrolls him, dude. Okay, see, I've caught up to the chat, Joe Hogan, and now I go over to the UFC. And we look for the Fight Night card that came after Fight Night Emmett versus Murphy. You see, Weston, you just got to not read all of the shit. And this is where Australia really starts to get some points on the fucking board, boys. We get UFC 314, Alexander Volkanovski versus Diego fucking Lopez. Let me bring the timer up. Let me bring the timer up for you guys. Okay, there you go. Timer. Add an existing. There it is. What's up, Bobby Mays? Good to see you, Bobby Mays. I hope you're well, Bobby Mays. Bobby Mays. What a name. What a guy, Bobby Mays. What a guy. I said, wow, what a guy is Bobby Mays. I said, wow, what a guy. Bobby Mays, what a guy. How are you, Bobby Mays? Paul has a point. Stop ducking the cousin hype train. I don't care. You actually have to transfer to USD. I'm not doing that. No, we're just rounding up, Eric. Western Mass Climber, I'm sure Dougie has some male cousins too. Stop it. Still reeling after last night. Bobby Mays last night was fucking horrible, dude. It's fucking horrible. Look how shit the cards recently have been. UFC 314 is looking like a classic in this climate. I know, Dig. That's why I was saying, dude, the last 2 weeks have been particularly fucking bad. Particularly fucking bad. Doug, you can have my cousin if I can have yours. Khabib showed me the deal. No. Did your cousin spawn? No. I'm doing good. How are you? I'm trying to get through the cousin and gay slop in the chat, but once I get through that, we'll be alright. What are your thoughts on Shara Bullet versus MVP rematch? Was the main because of Sarah losing? No, Cursed. Shara Bullet loses to MVP most of the time, dude. Shara Bullet's got one eye, which means he has horrible depth perception. MVP bounces in and out on a straight line. So, MVP beats Shara Bullet, again, like 9 times out of 10. Alex Pereira would look huge next to Hamzat Chimaev, but I agree it would be funny to watch such a size difference get ragdolled. Yeah, Alex Pereira can look as big as he wants, but Alex Pereira isn't an MMA fighter. Now, he did good against Magomed's takedowns, but Magomed and Hamzat don't have the same takedowns. Like, Magomed's never been much of a takedown guy. Magomed's been more of a push you against the cage and smush you guy. Whereas Hamzat is all Hamzat is only takedowns. So yeah, it would be fucking insane. It'd be fucking insane. I just know from Dougie's build that he's got... Okay, alright. Cursed is an NPC Daggy fan, actually. Yeah, I can... Well, I wouldn't say he's NPC, but he's a Daggy fan, obviously. Yeah. There you go, Weston. He's spanned out. Dougie, there's no gay slot. We listen, just curious about your parents, siblings, kids. Alright, thanks, guys. Okay, UFC 314. We go back. We check. How many ranked fights were on UFC 314? Probably not a lot. I don't think Nora Cannoli was a fucking ranked fight. Mauricio Talou wasn't a ranked fight. Suma Dwergy wasn't a ranked fight. Olin Zacic wasn't a ranked fight. Julian Arosa wasn't a ranked fight. Chase Hooper versus Joe Miller wasn't a ranked fight. Dan Ige versus Sean Woodson. I'll stop now. You're a good spot. It's all good, man. Was this a ranked fight? Is Dan Ige ranked? If Danny Barlow ever wins a title, will you post your cousin's picks? I'll never post my cousin's picks, mate. Dan Ige versus Sean Woodson. Was this ranked? I love you too, Zesty Drickus. I love you too. The chat's good value. It's up to me not to read everything you guys write. It's up to me to do the MMA stream and you guys to participate in it. What's with Kirst asking the most retarded rematches? It's like the guy only asked for Volk versus Yair too. Kirst is just a fan of Hamzat, and he's thinking of... Well, Kirst is obviously a Dagestani fan, so he's just thinking of interesting fights to put him in. Ranked 5th! Danny Giuliano Gente, thank you for the $5, you bloody legend, mate. On you, brother. Good on you, Giuliano Gente. That adds another 10 minutes to the stream. 1 hour and 1 minute is Giuliano Gente. 1 hour... and 1 minute. It's going to put me at just after 6 p.m. 1 hour and 1 minute. Anya Giuliano Argente, thank you very much, dude. I appreciate you, dude. Big dono from Giuliano Argente for 1 hour, 1 minute on the clock. Thank you, Giuliano Argente. You're a bloody legend, mate. And so Dan Ige was ranked 15th. So that is 1 point to the Americans. And let's face it, the Americans fucking needed it, mate. The Americans fucking needed 1 point for them. Where am I at? Thank you, Giuliano, for the $5, man. I really, really appreciate it, dude. Thank you very much, dude. I really appreciate it, man. What's with Kirst? I knew Paddy would beat Chandler, but I didn't expect Paddy to be that much bigger than Chandler. Yeah, Paddy looks huge, man. Paddy literally looks like Masvidal in there. He looks like Masvidal in there. Has chat actually seen Dougie's cousins, or they just think... I said because my cousins... My cousins are blonde Eastern European women. And we looked at Dakota Ditcheva in the PFL. And I went, Dakota looks like my cousins. And chat went fucking crazy. So now chat want to see my cousins. I'm not showing them photos. No Putin rage shit Dougie laugh. No Putin rage shit Dougie laugh. I'm laughing. It's hilarious, man. Thank you very much, Giuliano, for the $5, man. I really appreciate it, dude. Daddy Giuliano blesses the stream with many minutes. Chris and Kenny, it might be time to get the kinder. Okay. I thought it was $1 for 2 minutes. It is $1 for 2 minutes. I added 10 minutes to the clock. What's good? What's good? MMA Guru just released a new video called He Performed a Sexual Act on Him. A sane now with the John Jones allegation. I can't wait to see this MMA Guru video. I fucking can't wait. It's going to be so good, man. Oh, God. Oh, fucking hell. So it's going to be just after 5 p.m. You know, Nacho, I just moved to Oz to help with that kind of operation. Western Mass is brain dead. Nah, it's all good, mate. I just got back to hop on the Dougie stream since you weren't live. I'm here, Bobby Mays. I'm here. I'll be live for the next 58 minutes, mate. Cousin-in-law is thick and girthy. You're streaming until UFC 316. Just change the title to O'Malley versus Divalashvili. I mean, I can turn the clock off whenever I want. I don't care now. I don't want to hear. Yep. I don't know what Galaxy Gas is. Neither do I. I think it's something that American children snort. Missing out, Western Mass. Watching Dougie have to tell someone new to the relation of his story and literally facepalm is... Oh, it's the worst, mate. It's the fucking worst. I wish I never brought it up. I don't want to see your cousins. I really got a Polish woman who makes me Hulsky weird. There you go. You got a Polish woman. Your life's great. Died for a couple of minutes off whippets. Oh, laughing gas? Bobby Mays, stop it. Guru is the most overrated MMA YouTuber. Bro made 3 to 4 videos about Paddy straight up robbing Gordon. Then on Paddy interview, he talks about how it was a close fight. Bro is spineless in interviews. Guru does a lot better in interviews than a lot of MMA YouTubers, OTM. A lot of MMA YouTubers, dude. Guru, like, at least will tell Paddy that it was close and it was a little bit bullshit, but yeah. Guru does it like, there's so many MMA YouTubers out there that just glaze MMA fighters. Strickland is a fucking big mouth. What do you think? Oh, yeah, dude. Strickland's gay. Strickland's a closeted gay. He was distraught. Changed the stream title to cut. No, misread my message. Sorry, Eric. Dougie loves Galaxy Gas. I don't know what Galaxy Gas is. Joe Hogan sucks off MMA. Be nice, guys. All right, cool. So, 1 point to the Americans because Dan Ige got a win over fucking... Who did Dan Ige get a win over? Sean the Spider Woodson. So Dan Ige gets the Americans one much needed point. Well done. Well done. Guru live notifications blocking Dougie's face. Got to swipe that shit off my screen. Guru, what, is Guru gone live? Oh, Guru's live. Fucking on ya, Guru. Well done, mate. On ya, Guru. That is really going to suck out some of the audience. All right, so Dan Ige gets the Americans one point. Good to see Guru is back after he took the entire week off. Dominic Reyes versus Nikita Krylov. This could have been another ranked fight. Dougie live better than Guru live. Thank you, Eric. I appreciate it, man. Joe Hogan, she's pretty hot for a 63-year-old. Nikita Krylov. Was Dominic Reyes ranked? I reckon he was, dude. We're loyal Dougies. Thank you, mate. I appreciate it. Thank you, mate. Especially since you guys paid for this stream to be on right now. So I appreciate it. Dominic Reyes versus Nikita Krylov. Yes, Christian Gray. What's up, dude? What was Nikita Krylov ranked? Hang on a second. Was he high up? I can't see from here. What ranking was Nikita Krylov? Just because Guru is better than most doesn't mean we have to be satisfied. He turns to Ariel when he gets them interview. No, not as bad as Ariel, but I get what you mean, OTM. Yeah, like you do. Like you should be able to. I mean, especially like since Guru doesn't need the fighters for his channel to exist, he should be able to talk shit to them. Shut up, Nacho. This is Dougistan. This is Dougistan. True. Dougie, we need to continue with the Olympic thing. We are. I'm doing it right now. It's on the screen right now. I'm looking to see what Nikita Krylov was ranked when he got beaten up by Dominic Reyes. Dougistan. I love Dougistan. Paddington versus Chandler. Another win for England. We'll get to it. Right now, I'm on UFC 314. Trying to find where the fuck Nikita Krylov's ranking is. Dominic Reyes was ranked 11th. Ooh, Nikita was ranked 8th. That's only 1 point for the Americans. 1 point for the Americans. Oh, they're catching up. They're catching up to the fucking... They're catching up to Russia. America takes second place. Dougistan, Paddington versus Chandler, another win for England. Yeah, we'll get to that. Dougie, when is the Bryce Mitchell interview? He hasn't messaged me back, unfortunately. I'd love it if he would message me back, but he hasn't, Zesty Drickers, so it's sad. Dougie wants to suck out some of the audio. Chris, shut up, dude. Good things, in other words, was Guru called O'Malley a Western warrior out of cope because he interviewed him. I mean, Guru did go on Tim Welch's show and call him out a little bit. Like, he did call him out a little bit on his show. What are your thoughts on Pantoja versus Merab? I like the fight a lot. I think Pantoja can scramble out of Merab's takedowns. Maybe take the back of Merab. I like the fight a lot. What flag is in third place? Brazil. Do they have Ego waffles down under? I don't think so, Chris. How are you finding out where they're ranked? At the time, it wasn't on the website. I'm literally going to the fights and looking at them. Super Shotgun, it's on the screen. I coined a Dougie, but you don't have to... But you don't have to act like you just came up with the halls of Valhalla in your video. As lower middle management is used to being uncredited. Sorry, Daniel. I didn't know you came up with it, mate. Sorry, dude. Daniel came up with the... Although, Daniel, I do try and say we try and come up with fun games to play on the stream. So I do try and make it a collective us thing, right? Zesty Drickus kills the chat vibes and makes everything weird. Yeah, but it's up to me to just ignore him and read over him. Thank you, Zesty Drickers. Your first interview, would you rather have BJ Penn or Diego Sanchez? BJ Penn, I think it would do massive numbers. Half of these motherfuckers train in the USA, shows our superiority either way. I mean, the Russians don't. The Russians train in Russia. These things happen all the way up the ladder of management. I literally say, we make MMA fun on this stream. I say, we make MMA fun on this stream. Oh, natural. Of course, it's Brazil. Dougie takes all my ideas and never gives me credit. Welcome to my... I say this channel makes MMA fun. I credit all of us together. I didn't know you came up with it. In India, Guru means boss. Well, he's the MMA boss there. I mean, he's kind of the boss of MMA YouTube. He fucking pulls the biggest. He gets more numbers than ESPN, man. Get BJ Penn on the mic. Do a BJ Penn interview. It would be sick. Dougie says we because everything is stolen from chat. The channel is a collective. How many points does India have now, Dougie? Simply kudos. You won't believe this, mate. India still has 0 points. 0 points. We do it on your channel. It's our channel, Eric. It's our channel. There's no defending Marab's takedowns and out-striking him because the takedown spam is overpowered. The way to beat Marab is to out-grapple him, and I reckon Pantoja can do it, Toad. You never give us credit. I give you guys credit all the time. Yeah, all we wanted was a we did the amazing graphics and ruined my criteria, so it was indeed we, but in the video you said I. Well, sorry, Daniel. I mean, in the last video, I said we. A violent protest is all day. The violent protest is all day. No, the violent protest is you guys, not me. The Jew takes our idea. Shut up, Eric. We share the pictures of our... No. I feel like a shelf stacker in the Dougie hierarchy. I mean, Shyla, you just got here. I mean, you want to be middle management, you're gonna have to put in some work. All right, you want promotions around here, you're gonna have to put in some work. You can't just rock up a couple of days ago and start asking for hierarchy around here. Okay, you're still on the factory floor of content creation, Shyla, but you'll get there. Keep working hard. We share the photos. Our channel. Send me the password. I founded this channel. Send the channel password. Shut up, dickheads. Okay, so Dominic Reyes defeats Nikita Krylov, getting America 1 much-needed point. Russia is shaking in their boots. Gene Silva versus Bryce Mitchell. Was Bryce Mitchell ranked? I believe he was. I believe Bryce Mitchell was ranked 12th. You hurt my feelings, but you're too beautiful. Oh, thank you, Daniel. I appreciate it, mate. Must be some mistake. They have 1.4 billion people. I know, and yet they can't get a single score on the board. Eric, you're essential to the channel. There would be no channel after one stream. Yeah, that is true. We need Eric. Where am I ranked on our channel? I need to start enforcing. You are the enforcer, Bilal. You are the enforcer. You're the one that trains Muay Thai, the best combat sport in the world. You are the enforcer. Bryce Mitchell was ranked 12th, getting Brazil 1 point. Bryce Mitchell was ranked 12th, getting Brazil 1 point, clawing back to the fight against America. We share a portion of every dono with the mod. We do not do that. Pantoja is small, but I'd still like to see it. So would I, Jazaga. I reckon Pantoja would do really well, man. Remember, there were 2 live viewers, and they were both me on separate accounts, carrying 2 conversations with Dougie simultaneously. Are you Western Mass, Joe Hogan? I'd believe it. O'Malley versus Max Holloway. Max Holloway would win. He's a little bit too big. O'Malley would be fast. O'Malley might be able to knock down Max Holloway. He'd be fast. He'd be sharp. He'd be crisp. O'Malley would do well. But I think Max would be a little bit okay with handling the range and be strong. I need some streams of Dougie back in the day where there was nobody watching and how cringy it was. It's pretty bad, man. It's pretty bad, man. We are Dagestan. You guys are Dagestan. You guys are Dagestan, honestly. It would just be me going through just MMA Twitter. It'd be boring. Western Mousecast is controlled by an AI I created to climb trees and flirt with chicks. Well, at least Western is doing the right thing. Yair Rodriguez. Oh, this is a controversial one, boys. This is a controversial one. Chat, shut up. Shut up. Everyone in chat, stop fucking typing. Alright, this is controversial. Everyone in chat, stop talking. We've been saying if you're unranked and you get a win over a top 10 guy, you get 1 point. We've been saying if you're 10th and get a win over a 5th ranked guy, you get the 2 points. Yair Rodriguez was ranked. Patricio Pitbull wasn't ranked. Does Yair Rodriguez get Mexico a point? I am feeling like it doesn't. It's not a ranked win. I don't feel like it does. Right? Joe Hogan, no. Super Shotgun, no. I'm not real. Joe Hogan created my account. I am an AI. I mean, you're a very good AI, Weston. Mexico? Yes, South America. To South America. I've also speculated Joe Hogan to bring up Weston. Don't give a point to Mexico before the day. Yeah, he doesn't get one. Yeah, I don't think he does. All right, so we agree. He doesn't get a point for this win. We will storm any creators that aren't paying for your plastering bills. Oh, thank you, Daniel. I appreciate it. Crazy Dougie has like 1,000 videos. It's because I drop a short every day. Point to America. Don't forget the blackface stream. He's so sexy when he's assertive. You guys are gay. This happened on the last stream, so yeah, he gets the point. What happened on the last stream, Nacho? What happened on the last stream? Yes, 1 point. Good for them. It gives Mexico 2 whole points. Put on Frankie Edgar versus Yair so we could see how his eye got destroyed again. Yeah, how did that happen? No point. Your Aaron Tats' alt account? I'd believe that. 3 years of Dougie streaming, only if you guys pay for it. I don't think he gets a point. I don't think he gets a point. Yeah, yeah, it is. It is, absolutely. You gave someone a point last stream for being ranked and beating an unranked guy. Did I? Did I, Nacho? Then I have to give it to him, don't I? Shut up, Eric. Oh, I think... Did I do that? I did? Fuck, I gotta give it to him. Alright. Mexico gets a point. Mexico gets a point. Just trying to get people accused of being... I'm just trying to get people accused of being... I mean, you're a good account, Joe Hogan. You're not like Kenny, you know, or Blueprint. Or the other retards, you know? Rick Allen. You're a good chat member, Joe Hogan. So people being accused of being you isn't a bad thing. Why would he get a point? He beat a debuting 37-year-old Bellator guy. Look, either I gave someone a point for a ranked win yesterday or I didn't. And it looks like I did. Doug trying to do the points. I'm not trying to do the points. I am Christian Grey. Hold on, what the fuck are the rules exactly? They're in the top screen. Super Shotgun. A top 15 win gets you 1 point. A top 5 win gets you 2 points. Competing for a title gets you 3 points. Winning a title gets you 5 points. India is not good in MMA, but in chess and in cricket. Yeah, but cursed. When it comes to punching men in the face, that's what really matters. Another point to the guy who lives in Chicago, Illinois, America. If Nacho goes full caps, you know he's right. I believe Nacho here. Joe Hogan is a mediocre... Bro, have you ever seen cricket? Yeah, I've seen cricket. Kirst, you don't know this. Bit of Dougie law. I lived in India for 3 months, mate. You're welcome. You're welcome. It's a very popular sport in England and India and a lot of... I know, dude. I know. When I lived in India, I watched the 2020 cricket because it was happening live. The World 2020 Cup was happening. Paul knows me too well. India is a supreme leader in cricket. I know, mate. I'm aware. Zeti Drickus does butt stuff with his mouth. It's true. Marab trains and leaves America. So does Yair. I know. But that's not how the Olympics work, Eric. But why would he get a point at all? Pitbull wasn't ranked in the top 15. You aren't making sense to me. Listen. Yair was in the top 15. If you get a win in the top 15, Yair was in the top 15, he gets a point. It's that simple. Like, if you're in the top 15, you get a win, you get a point. Australia mogs India in cricket. If you win a title, do you just get 5? Yeah, if you win a title, you get 5 points. Yep. DJ Aiden formed into Dougie after 500 radio shows and eating 1,000 Golden Gay times. How many showers did it take to get that stench? Shut up, dickhead. What retarded rules are these? Shotgun, we've been doing this for 3 streams now. You've been here for 2 of them. How else would you do this? How else would you do this, Shotgun? How else would you tally this up? Kirst, we need India to win a men's MMA. The rest of the world wants it to be great for the sport. I would love for India to win 1 fight. What if you get 8 points? How would you get 8 points, Bobby Mays? So you can be ranked in the top 15, beat up some king of the cage bum and get a point? Yes, you can. That is the way that it works. Joe Hogan is scared of men because his mum has so many boyfriends when he was a kid. Not this way. I thought it was you have to beat an opponent who is in the top 15, not just you just being there. I mean, you're in there. You're ranked. You got ranked. So it counts for something. I mean, you're a fighter that got ranked. There's only so many spots. There's only 15 spots, Super Shotgun. So even if you're maintaining your ranking, you're still getting points for your country. I think that's fair. Right? Like, if you're maintaining your ranking, you're getting points for your country. Did you like the Indian food? I did like the Indian food, yeah. I heard once you go to India, you have to take a tomato bath when you get spread. No. Competing for and winning a title then. Boo! Oh, that's not bad, Bobby Mays. Well, Dougie, if this is the case, we need to go all the way back and rewatch the events. This changes it. Why? It's not fair, it's retarded. No, it's fair. Why would we need to go back and watch the events? Why? You've seen how I've been doing it. I've been going through the events fight by fight. And when I see a name that it is a ranked name, I go and check to see if they were ranked or not. This is what I've been doing. This is what I've been doing the entire time. Going through the events, Because there are ones that you must have met. There aren't. Toad's been double checking my homework. We've been doing this slowly like this. Nerona Carol, Marco Turo. We've been doing this every single fight. Toad's been jumping in. Shotgun, we've been doing this way the whole time. I know, and people have been checking my working as I go through like this and check. Toad's pulled me up on like 3 ones that I've missed. All of them heavyweights, to be fair. I still think it's retarded. Doesn't matter, Shotgun. Listen, here's what I think. If you are able to maintain your ranking in the UFC, you at least earn your country 1 point. It's okay, Dougie, we can start. We're not starting over. Fuck that. We are not starting over. My mum's been there with my father my entire life. Married for 35 years. Good on you, Joe Hogan. You and your mum based, mate. I knew it was Aaron Tats all along. How many fights have we gone through so far? Every single fight of 2025. That's how many we've gone through. It's okay, Dougie, we can start over. Surely it'd be you beating ranked guys. Dougie, how many chicks did you dip your garlic naan bread into? There's legit fuck all ranked fighters on most of the fight night cards. There have been. We've noticed fight night cards where there have been no ranked fights. Christian Gray, I'm not actually Aaron Tats, but he did tell me to tell you Miami Heat suck. I don't see why competing for a title and losing gets you more points than a top 5. I don't see why competing for a title and losing gets you more points for a top 5 win. Because you were good enough to fight for a title. You were good enough, you contended for a title, which means you worked your way through all of the rankings, it would assume, to fight for a title. Start over only for the rules to change back once we reach this point. I know, dude. This is Aussie logic living upside down. What do you mean, Super Shocker? If you have maintained your rankings and you win, so even if you're like 15th and you fight some bum, that means you must be like a Wonder Boy on your way out of the rankings. But if you win, you maintain your place in the rankings. So the logic actually makes sense. Like if you win a fight while you've got a rank next to your name, you deserve 1 point. Even if you're fighting outside of the ranking, like fighting down, you're still defending your spot. But if you're coming into the rankings and you get the win up over the other guy, you get the point. My dad left my mum while she was in hospital with me. Jesus Christ, that's disgusting, OTMO. Diego Lopez versus Paddy Pimblett. Ooh, Paddy Pimblett. Paddy Pimblett. You get points for losing. Only if you're there for competing for a title. What about other unranked guys beating unranked? Doesn't count. Doesn't count. They have to pound sand. Yes, they have to pound sand. Of course they have to pound sand. Well, you want to go through every single fight? We want the rage bait? Yeah, you guys are rage. You guys are baiting me into this. You want to go through every single fight? Unranked fighters don't count. Of course unranked fighters don't count. Of course unranked fighters don't count. This is the way to do this. I've been doing it the right way. Gene Silver beat Bryce Mitchell. What did I just say? Gene Silver beat Bryce Mitchell. Bryce Mitchell. Is this Dougie or Ian Gary giving points for losing? If you compete for a title. So Gene Silver gets a point for Brazil. 12 to Brazil. Brazil and America are neck and neck. I'm excited for when USA is tied for first. USA. You guys will never be. We don't want peace. We want problems. I know. You guys just want to see me angry. Was yesterday not enough, guys? USA being first is biased and rigged by the actual UFC. Let's start from 1993. Yeah, let's go from every single MMA fight ever. Can't believe Shotgun finally realized the rules halfway through the thirds. I know, we've been doing this for fucking hours. Ian Gary voice. I didn't lose to nobody. I didn't lose to Shavkat Rakhmonov. How come he can't walk and I can? Who won that fight? I beat him. Layla, get in there. You would say not being one is already enough. Yep. Actually, we never agreed to that. We did agree to this at the start of the stream. I said what I made these rules up in front of you all, and you all fucking agreed to it at the start of the stream. Zach Reese just pissed all over Serbia. Fuck that. He was robbed. Hey bro, myself Utarish. I went to UFC training for 4 years for that. 20. Your age is 20. You're 6'1". I want to represent my country in the UFC, and I promise you I will do that. Cursed. We on this channel will 100% support you. Let us know your Instagram. My idol's Hamzat Shemaev. I couldn't tell, mate. Let us know your Instagram. Let us know when you're fighting regionally. Let us know if you ever win regional fights to get onto road of the UFC. Cursed, we will follow your career so fucking close. So fucking closely on this channel. We will follow you all the way to the UFC. If you declare here on this channel that you are going to be the first Indian male to win a UFC fight, we will follow you all the way there, mate. Trust me, we could build some fucking hilarious content around that. Backing you up, cheering for you, giving you the Danny Barlow rub. Mate, we're behind you. So hit us up. There's my Instagram. There's my Twitter. Hit us up. And we'll follow you all the way to the top, Kirst. Dougie just made the rules and we went with it. Exactly. You said I, not we. We made the rules. We did this. No, we didn't. You were talking to yourself. Drop the gram. Shut up, dickhead. Have you seen Ruffy not claiming Ian Gary as Brazilian? Based, Ruffy. Based. Remember when Conor was supposed to box Logan Paul in India for that billionaire family? What happened to that? Yeah, that was all rumors. He said I again. He said I made at least. Kirst, are you willing to take a dive to earn the boys some cash? Oh, yeah, Kirst, let us know. Kirst has anime emo pound for pound. He already is a losing start. No, Kirst, we're rooting for Kirst. Indian fighters not making it to the UFC from diving and scamming so much regional. Kirst, bro, go hard. No, Kirst, we'll back you up, mate. We'll back you up. Okay. Back to the rules that we all agreed to like 3 or 4 days ago. So Yair Rodriguez got the point for Mexico, giving them 3 points. Yair Rodriguez got the point for Mexico, giving them 3 points. Well done. Paddy Pimblett over Michael Chandler. What was Michael Chandler ranked? I think he was ranked 6th, right? I think Michael Chandler was ranked 6th at the time of the fight. Let's have a look. What was Michael Chandler ranked? What ranking was Michael Chandler holding? I didn't agree to no stinking rules. Michael Chandler was ranked just 7th. Michael Chandler was ranked 7th. Gets the English 1 point. For a top 15 win. Gets the English 1 point. The English move up to 4. Ooh, on the back of South Africa are the English. On the back of South Africa. Based Ruffy for rejecting Ian Machado Cookie. Yeah, good on Ruffy for that. Fucking great stuff. Ahoy! What's up, Larry? How are you, dude? Good to see you, man. Rules? I didn't agree to no fucking rules. Putting a point for India? No. I play 13 matches at state level in India. My record is 13-0. Sick, Kurt. Well, hit me up on all my socials and we'll follow you, mate. I always suspected Dougie's not just best friends with Ian Gary, but they're twins. Shut up, dickhead. Imagine being one of the guys in Fighting Nerds with all three these base savages and annoying, loud, obnoxious Ian Machado Gary come storming into the gym with his weirdo wife filming everything. Oh my god, it would be fucking painful. Layla, make sure to record me sparring with Oliveira. That's what he did at every gym apparently, and that's why he keeps getting kicked out. I'm not fucking surprised, dude. Guy thinks he's a walking Netflix documentary. I can't stand listening to Ian Gary. His voice alone makes me cry. I agree, Zesty Drickers. Curse, drop one of your fight videos on the Discord. Yeah, we want to follow you, Curse. Let us know. No one can stand listening to Ian Gary. Yep. Imagine just being there hitting a bag in the zone and you hear Ian Gary in his whiny voice. And guys, now I'll be doing sparring practice. Like, can you just shut the fuck up, Ian? You're wasting all this hype for Jubilee's downfall. No, it'll be good. Oh, yeah. Kirsty's going to let us know. Fuck yeah, brother. We appreciate it, man. All right. Michael Chandler gets defeated. Defeated by Paddy Pimblett, getting England another point on the board. And we move up to the main event, where Alexander Volkanovski gets 5 points on the board for Australia, taking us to 7 points. Fucking based. We kick out. We kick out South Africa. Down South Africa go. Rejected a South Africa from the leaderboards. Down Georgia go. Rejected a Georgia from the leaderboards. And up the Aussies get. Up to number 7th. Climbing up the rankings. However, we do beat Diego Lopez. Getting the who's he fight for? Brazil? Getting the Brazilians 3 points. Holy shit. Holy shit. 3, 6. Oh shit, Brazil's in the lead. Brazil's in the lead. Russia and America go a crumbling downfall as Brazil takes the lead with Diego Lopez competing against Alexander Volkanovski. Holy fuck. Aussie, Aussie, Aussie. Goy, goy, gosh. Curse, don't fight for 5-year-old America. Yep. Kayla Harrison buries any male Indian. True, Cheddarhead. I hate listening to Ian Gary, but Dougie's impression is so good. Thanks, Daniel. Appreciate it, mate. Oh, fuck it all. Dougie Cousins would clap India. Okay, all right. Aussie, Aussie, Aussie. These are not the rules that I agree. We agree to this. 100 strongest physiques in the world versus Kayla Harrison. Kayla Harrison wins. Boros. Okay, we got Kirst's. We got Kirst's Instagram. We'll check him out a bit later. I've saved it. I've saved it on the notepad. We've got Kirst's Instagram. Aussie, Aussie, Aussie. Goy, goy, goy. Bunch of Americans fighting in UFC 317, so they'll be earning some points. Are they ranked? We got ranked Americans on UFC 317. RIP to Russia and the USA. Mate, they're getting buried by the Brazilians. This is democracy manifest. I dated an Aussie Jew. How? How can she be a Jew and Aussie? Base Brazil now and forever. The gods of MMA. Shotgun's happy about this. It's hilarious seeing the ass in the lead, isn't it? So good. Who could have guessed that a giant ass is winning MMA? Anya McKenzie, Dern. Dougie just said yep to Curse getting clapped by a 5-year-old American. Show his Instagram on the stream. I will, and then I got too much shit open right now. I got way too much shit open right now. I'll bring it up on a later stream. Man, 0 followers and following 0 people. Typical Indian scam. Hey, be nice to Cursed. There's nothing on Instagram. Bro just made a fake one. Well, yeah, but maybe he's starting his journey and he's going to start uploading to it. Brazil resurrecting the spirits of Romero, Pelé, R9, Chalfo. We're only true based country. There you go. There you go, boys. All right, so we are done with UFC 314. I YouTubed how long should I microwave an egg for and watched a 5-year-old explain it to me. I mean, Cheddarhead. That's what AI is for. Batista, Holland, Pfeiffer, and Gastelum. Ooh, America could be claiming some points if they win the fights. They got to win them, though. Dougie's a crazy combination of events. She was an Aussie, and she was Jewish. How? I don't understand. You're either Jewish or you're Aussie. I don't understand how you can be both. It doesn't make sense, mate. All right, so we are now up to Fight Night. Ian Machado Gary versus Carlos Prates. That's the one that we're up to now. Ian Machado Gary versus Carlos Prates is the next Fight Night. We start from the bottom, Shotgun. This is how we've been doing it. Post the training so far. Yeah, Kirst will start posting to it now. Half an hour to go left on the clock, boys. Half an hour left on the clock. Dougie doesn't even know the dominance of Brazil in the 70s, 90s. Yeah, of course I don't, mate. You know that I don't know this. Imagine Kirst just pulling a new method on Dougie. Imagine Kirst just pulling the new method. What do you mean? Zesty trickers. That's anti-Semitism? No, it isn't. What flag does Ian the Cuck even represent? Nobody wants him. Ireland. He represents Ireland. Okay, so Jocelyn Edwards. No one cares. Timmy Kwamba versus Roberto Romero. Wasn't ranked. Jacqueline Amorum. No one cares. Malcolm Wellmaker versus Cameron Simon. Wasn't ranked. Damon Blackshear versus... Thank you, Cheddarhead, for the extra $2, man. I really appreciate it, bro. Thank you very much. 30 minutes on the clock. Thank you, Cheddarhead. I appreciate it, dude. 30 minutes on the clock. Oh, working a new scale. Like, I put his Instagram in. Yeah, I get scammed by something. Ian Gary is at least 2 more from the belt. I know. It's true, Zesty Trickers. He is 2 fights away from the belt. That is true, dude. Chad, if you microwave an egg long enough, it'll cook inside the shell or will explode first. Oh, that's a good question. Marab and Tapurier are about to give Georgia the lead next month. Tapurier fights under the Spanish flag, I think. Simply kudos. Ian technically won the fight on the scorecards, but just look at the last 2 rounds. Him crawling on his knees. Completely embarrassing. Very true, Shotgun. Never mind, Gastelum isn't top 15 anymore, and neither is Piper yet. Just Holland and Batista, and obviously O'Malley for the belt. Obviously, O'Malley's going to get America 5 points. The new method is to find a streamer with low views and tell them you're going to be famous. That's how it begins. Wait till it's almost hit 0 and then donate. Doug, everyone knows Oz is the new Israel. They can't. Okay, they're not. I mean, they are. They are. Her family were responsible for getting merino wool exported to France. They owned a high-rise in the middle of Sydney CBD. Crazy money. Originally French Jews. Huh. Why didn't you marry her? Should have married her. Always marry for the money. Damon Blackshear versus Entelegi. No, not ranked. Chris Gutierrez versus John Castaneda. Is Gutierrez ranked? I don't think he is. Matt Schnell versus Jimmy Flick. Ikram Leskerov, no. Randy Brown versus Nicholas Dalby, no. Abbas Magomedov. I think this is the one that broke Abbas Magomedov into the 15th. Praying O'Malley wins, then loses the belt to Sandhagen instantly. I mean, they're going to do everything they can to keep Sandhagen away from it. I mean, there's no easy fights for O'Malley anymore. There's no easy fights for O'Malley. So, yeah, O'Malley versus Sandhagen. But I think if O'Malley wins, they'll do O'Malley versus Piotr Jan too. Is this the one that got Abbas ranked? This is the one that got Abbas ranked. Germany. Germany gets one. Oh, Abbas won. Yes, Abbas won. Germany gets 1 point. Germany gets 1 point. Based. Germany. Based. German flag. Germany gets 1 point. Boom. On ya, Germany. About time you guys got a point. Good for you, Germany. Go get a point, Germany. Go get 1 point, Germany. Fucking on ya, Germany. That's the way, mate. Who is your favorite hater to hate on right now? Ian Gary, Brendan Allen, Joe Pfeiffer all making big moves in the sport. My favorite one to hate on is Ian Gary because he just gives you so much content to hate on. He really does, mate. Ian Gary is the one to fucking hate on. That's where all the good content comes from. Sandhagen leg lock for the belt would be crazy. That would be fucking crazy. What is wrong? What is wrong, Zesty Drickus? Joe Pfeiffer is lit? Joe Pfeiffer's funny. Yeah, he's a bit funny. What is the oldest age you're willing to fuck daily for 6 months? What the fuck? Oh, right. What is the oldest age you're willing to fuck daily for 6 months if you knew she was going to die and leave you $1 billion? For $1 billion? There's no limit. There's no age limit on that, Chedhead. You know, you close your eyes, you do what you got to do. You know what I mean? You're a man, you go to work. Be a man, go to work. You don't have to enjoy it, but it's your job. You know, for $1 billion, oof. True, best to marry into wealth. That's why I had you turn down your proposal, Doug. Ask again after 1 million subs. Okay. All right, mate. I'll keep you around. Imagine being Ian Gary and looking in the bathroom mirror in the morning and just seeing your stupid ass cuck face staring back. Yeah, it would be hard. It'd be hard to stay alive, wouldn't it? That's not a real... He fights under the German flag. He fights under the German flag. He comes from Germany. Any age, yeah. She was never going to marry me. I was a play in the dirt. I'm a degenerate with enough ruggish charm to get by after. You were the bad boy. You're the Han Solo. Nothing wrong with that, Paul. Hey, at least you enjoyed the ride, mate. What else can you do in life except kick back and enjoy the ride? Okay. Abbas Magomedov claims a ranking. David Onama over to Giga Chikadze. Was Giga still ranked? Let us check. So you'd fuck a 100-year-old shriveled grandmother in a wheelchair. Cheddarhead, I've answered your question. Yep, great ride. She was great. As long as you can enjoy the ride. No, I was expressing my disappointment in... no, that's fair enough. Yeah, the fact that is the one to get Germany a point on the board. Yeah, it is sad. Please don't give me $1 billion. I cannot be trusted with that money. Family left behind. The day ones I forgot. I will forget where I came from. Yes, Eric, you've made your plans very clear many times on this stream. If you ever find money, it's cooked. You're cooking them. David Onama versus Giga Chikadze. You'll end up waking up with a can of sardines in your mouth and all your money is gone. There's a chance of that. Giga Chikadze was ranked 12th. David Onama gets, believe it or not, Uganda gets a win on the board. For fucking Uganda gets a win on the board before India does. Just listing off the countries that get a win before India gets a win is so fucking funny to me. Fucking so good. Uganda gets a win before India does. The fucking stolen German flag with a rooster in the middle of it gets a win before India gets a win. On ya, Uganda. Uganda got a win before they got electricity. Shut the fuck up, zesty drinkers. Uganda got a win before they got electricity. Oh no, you can't say that. Oh, fucking hell, that's funny. Uganda got a win before India got a win. Fucking hell. Fucking hell. Alright. India will never win a UFC fight. They will. They'll get a win. He only hates Ian Gary because he broke his heart back in the day. What? Uganda, cursed. India has fallen off tech support. India has all of the tech support. Still can't get a win. Honest question, does a male Indian fighter have a win in all of UFC history? No. There is no male Indian fighter that has a win in UFC history. Not a single one. You won't have any space on the screen for the Indian flag by the time they win. At this point, Shyla, if India gets one win, I'll put them up here in the leaderboard. A single win for India is an amount of like winning all of UFC at this point. Them getting one win, I'll do a whole video breaking down India's one win. Uganda winning a fight over India is fully believable, though. You wouldn't believe it the other way around. I mean, India's 20%. The Indian population makes up 20% of the global population, zesty drinkers. 20%. Jubilee was literally better than Mike Breeden in all aspects of fighting and schooled him for 3 rounds until Mike Breeden said, wait a minute, this guy's fucking Indian, and just slept him. Yeah, exactly, dude. India needs to scam some opponent by giving them the wrong address and winning the fight via forfeit. Yep. The Uganda population is 67 million. Indian population is 2 billion. There you go. Joe Hogan, you're so lucky you're not in front of me. Otherwise, I'd fuck you in the ass very badly. Jesus Christ. You addressed a big-mouthed motherfucker. Jesus Christ, Cursed. Cursed, calm the fuck down, dude. Relax, man. We're just having some fun. It's just sport, mate. Chill the fuck out. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Fuck it hell. Where's Skynet? Where's Skynet in here? Skynet will calm things down. Jubilee was the strongest Indian so far, yes. Alright, Ming Yang Zhang versus Anthony Smith. Ming Yang Zhang gets a win. Was Anthony Smith still ranked? India, frauding their way into sports stats with chess is winning, is peak Michael Chiesa move. The country of... Yeah, chess doesn't count. Chess isn't a sport. Chess is a board game. Powhatan has Indian-American heritage. Doesn't count. Cursed is going to do not redeem, right? Do not redeem it. Do not redeem it, sir. All right, here we go. Anthony Smith versus Ming Yang Zhang. Was Anthony Smith still ranked? India in chat is chirping it. He's fucking raging out. Anthony Smith was 15th. China with a big win. China needed it. China moves up to 2. Good stuff, China. China breaks out of the 1s. Moves up to 2. On you, China. Whoops. Fucking whoops. Good on you, China. Getting your second win. On you, China. China needed that at this point. China really, really needed that. On you, China. Get in there, mate. I'm driving, running errands, and Cursed crashing out, cracked me up. And Cursed crashing out, cracked me up. Oh, good Nacho. Chess boxing, that's a sport. That's a real sport. Anthony Smith, another great scammer. Cursed tweaking right now. Cursed is about to hit his sister. Guys, chill out. Leave Cursed alone, man. Did Cursed crash out? Yeah, Cursed had a bit of a crash out. Everyone in chat chins you in your entire country. Just relax, guys. This is a pretty hilarious. It's a pretty good stream. I'm happy I did 2 streams today. That's a pretty good stream. All right. For fuck's sake. 17 notification. Yes, I will get back to you cunts. Can I not stream for a bit? If he crashes out here, he won't win a fight. Yeah, that is not a good sign, Cursed, if you can't handle a little playful sports banter. Dougie is 46 and out of shape, and he chins you. I'm not 46. I'm 36, thank you. And I'm not out of shape. I'm in shape. Motherfuckers. All right, so China scammed themselves a win over Anthony Smith. Should Anthony Smith count? Unfortunately, it does. China scams himself a win. And Ian Machado Gary defends against Carlos Prates. I believe Ian Gary came into this fight ranked number 12th or something like that. But he was ranked, getting Ireland a single point. A single point for Ireland. Well done, Ireland. You defended your ranking. It makes sense, Shotgun. You defended your ranking. You get a point. And we put away UFC Fight Night. Joe Hogan is going into overkill. I know Joe Hogan's going fucking hard in the paint, mate. We put away UFC Fight Night, Ian Gary versus Carlos Prates. Shotgun, I didn't miss any ranked fights. That's how we've been doing it ever since we started tallying them up. Have you seen Anthony Smith now getting guests on his shit podcast that nobody watches? Like, he's a big guest and they have 3K views at most. Like, take the hint, bro, you suck. The day that my stream overtakes Anthony Smith's, I'm going to punch the fucking air so hard. It's going to be fucking glorious. Fucking glorious. I can't wait for the day. Dougie with his 56-inch waist, chins cursed at age 78. Thank you, Eric. Thank you. He's already dead. Leave him alone. DJ Aiden sleeps cursed with the jabs. Shades of Anderson versus Forrest Griffin. He threatened to grape you. He did threaten to grape. To be fair, Curse did threaten some grape, which is, you know, the Indians are known for a bit of grape. They are known for a bit of grape. Moving on to the next Fight Night card. That would have been fucking annoying to listen to down the microphone. Sorry about that, guys. Moving on to the next Fight Night card. Sandhagen versus Figueroa. Graping's what I do. Cursed? Yeah, I think Cursed left. I think Cursed, you still here? All right, Mason Johnson versus Jeremy Little Heathen Stevens. Obviously not fucking ranked. Sydney Sweeney, great hits. Versus Cameron Sutherland, not ranked. Montel Jackson versus Daniel Marcos. Not ranked. D-Rod versus Ponzinibbio. Did that get D-Rod into the rankings? No one does the graping here except Eric. Eric is our resident rapist, mate. If you're going to rape, you get Eric on the job. Oh, for fuck's sake, I missed all the... Yeah. You should try to interview Dana White Contender Series fighters so we can watch their progress and get exclusive interviews if they get the belt. OTM, I'd love to, but again, my channel's tiny, dude. I've got 2,000 subscribers. We're a tiny, tiny channel, mate. Tiny channel. Well, is there a ranking on the line here? No, Ponzinibbio wasn't ranked. Okay. Indians are known for grape. The levels of racism... Dude, Indians are known for rape. That is what they're known for, dude. Indians are definitely known for... Yeah, India... They got huge rape numbers over in India, yeah. Yeah, it's the statistics. Yeah. Impression of an Australian painter explaining angrily to Ariel Hawani he can beat him in a fight. Ariel, I can beat you in a fight. Oh, angrily. Ariel, you fucking muppet. I can beat you in a fight. You are a fucking journalist. You have sat at a desk for your entire life. You're old, Ariel. Look at me. I build houses all day for fun. You're dead, Ariel. I'll fucking smash you, cunt. The channel being tiny is the best part, so we have the banter and the lols before Dougie gets big time. That is why I have got the VIP lounge. Jesus Christ. The ocean looks stunning. I'm going to go for a beach walk after this stream. The ocean looks stunning. It's dead flat. Man, the water is very, very nice today. That is why I have got the VIP room. So one day if the channel ever does pop off and the streams become too much, I'll do secret streams for the guys that were here when we started the channel. That's why we have the VIP room in the Discord. And I'll drop secret links. And I'll just drop secret links in the VIP room. Should be called the Crasters Lounge. Yeah, we can. We've got beachside views here. Should be called the Crasters Lounge for us to follow. Yeah, the Crasters. Chat's my birthday next week. I'm ready to turn into Conor McGregor. Nice one, mate. Take the stream to the beach. We might do another beach stream. Yep. Tiny channel, but the same type of guys that don't know when to contender series have never been asked to do an interview before. They would jump at the opportunity. That is true. We could probably get some Dana White contender series guys. True. I request we open the book to allow Paul into the VIP. Yeah, we should allow Paul into the VIP. Yeah. Yeah, I think Paul's done enough work to become a VIP member, for sure. Yeah, I think Paul's done enough work. Paul, hit me up on Discord so I know exactly who you are. Paul, we're going to manage this. I need you to comment. No, what are we going to do? Is Paul already in the VIP? I don't know. Doesn't matter. We'll sort it out later. They're known for smelly food that makes you have big, stinky, violent poops. Great is something they also, much lesser extent, they are known for it. No. Paul, here's what we're going to do. I'm going to look for one of your comments on an old video, Paul. I'm going to look for one of your comments on an old video. Turn your YouTube notifications on. And I'm going to put a code. I'm going to reply to your comment with a code. Give me that code in the Discord so that I know that it's you. And then I'll let you into the VIP. That's how we're going to do it. I'm going to scroll through some comments on some old videos and look for you. So I know who you are in the Discord to make sure it's 100% you. And I'm going to give you a code. You send me that code in the Discord. That way I'll know it's you. And I'll put you in the VIP lounge in the Discord. Done. Am I not hip enough? You're not. You weren't here from the big. You haven't cemented yourself into the channel yet enough, OTM. You haven't cemented yourself into the channel yet enough. I'm on the Discord. It's already in my name. Okay. All right. Wait, where is the VIP? It's in the Discord. I'm not in the VIP. Aren't you in the VIP, Shotgun? Aren't you in the VIP? You got to get in the VIP. I might get you into the VIP. Well, it's time to initiate some people into the VIP. People that have been here on every single stream, mostly every single stream, and are part of the core group of the chat. Super Shotgun's definitely not in the VIP. We'll get him into the VIP. We'll update the VIP. We'll update the VIP. I have to touch. Shut up, Eric, you fucking idiot. What am I left? 10 minutes there. 10 minutes there. That'll go past 5. Yeah, we'll wrap that up. Okay. Turning off the donations. You're just the supervisor to the shelf set. It's it. You guys got work to do. You got work to do in the stream. You want to be Dougie Corner initiates in the VIP, part of the cult. You got work to do in the stream. The VIP is the boys. The VIP is for the boys. Just so you know, everyone had to submit a photo of their taint to a measuring tape ruler before they fully initiate into the VIP. Just to make sure you're welcome to be in there. Wait, you have to give a warning before you turn off donate. I'm turning off the donations. That's it. That's enough. I'm turning off the donations. Donate. The meter is closed. All right, what are we up to? We're up to Santiago Ponzinibbio versus Daniel Rodriguez. Dorita versus Bo Nickel. I was about to dono. It's all good, mate. It's all good. That's enough. I was waiting till the 0.5. I agree with Eric. No, that's the end of it. That's the end of it. I'm sure you guys were just about to dono. Bo Nickel wasn't ranked. And Doridla wasn't ranked. I'll supervise your racks. Wait, you're back again? I never left. I said I was going to do a flat lay stream afterwards. I never left. It's not a scam. It's not a scam at all. You guys paid for the time. You guys weren't about to dono. Fucking relax. That's crazy. I was just about to dono. What's with the joke? Donate when the time gets close to play with your emotions. It's okay to have a small taint, but you have to be comfortable with having a small taint, so we know you're still a chat. That's true. You can have a tiny taint, but you've got to be okay with it. I'm going to DM you in the Discord for the VIP. Do it. Dougie hates the corner, confirmed. We're all waiting until the last 30 seconds. Of course you were, guys. Of course you were. All right, Doridla versus Bo Nickel. I don't think Doridla was ranked. There was an error accessing this video. Oh my god. I seriously was just about to do. That's all right. You guys can swear it for the. You guys can save it for the next time I turn the meter on. All right, next time I turn the meter on, I'll say, guys, I'm about to turn the meter off. Get your last donos in. Dude, I can't believe they fucking blocked this fight. Return the meter? No, I'm not turning the meter back on. No. No, I've got too many. I got work to do. I gotta get back to work. Unk doesn't get internet humor. We actually are going to donate in the last few seconds. That's no fun. Sorry, boys. Put an Indian flag and put -100 for being the majority of the population and never winning a single fight ever. They should fucking get that, shouldn't they? They blocked the fight. Yeah, they're blocking the fight. Motherfuckers. Shotgun, it's not ESPN, it's Fight Pass. Riddler wasn't ranked, was he? I'm gonna say it. You can say it, Eric. I don't give a fuck. Riddler wasn't ranked, was he? I don't think he was. Put the meter up. I mean, I don't have to do either, Nacho. You can't force me to do either. Fight Pass has fallen so bad. Fight Night, Sandhagen versus Figure 8. I'll fucking check manually then. Curse talking about graving means India needs one mic. Yeah, you know what? Read Nacho. Put the meter up or your car. I did read Nacho. You know what? I will give. Timer, the meter's off. I will give India -1 for the crash out for the law. Eric, if you put a question mark after, YouTube will usually let you just say, hey, there you go, Jogan. Remember when they had Anderson Silva versus Michael Bisping? What a fight night. Now that is a fucking fight night. That's a real fight night. Where's India? I think so. Holland wasn't ranked well. I don't know. I got to check. You know what? Where's India? There's India. Right. We'll give India -1. We'll give India -1 for the crash out as part of the channel law. For Cursed. Poor Cursed. He was doing so well. India is at -1. For the crash out. It was a throwaway card into... I know, I do remember it, Shotgun. I do remember it because I was a Bisping fan. I do remember it. Jesus, Chris! Calm the fuck down, mate. I thought the one underneath South Africa was the Indian flag. No, that's England. Very good. Very good, Simply Kudos. Very good, mate. No, that's England. Very good. Cop that, India. Fucking get in ya. Oh, fucking hell. Alright, India at -1 for the law. India at -1 for the law of the channel. Yeah, that's so fucking good. That's so fucking good. Oh, fucking hell. I love that. Oh, shit. Alright, I am going to find the Bo Riddle, the fight. I'm going to find the fucking fight. I'm going to find the fight and see if it was a ranked fight or not. I'm going to fucking find it one way or another. UFC Fight Night. Figure out it. I will find the fucking fight and we will see if it was ranked or not. Poor India, you have one guy cry in the ring and one guy threaten to grate people in anger, and they ruin their Olympic chances. Now they have to claw their way all the way back up. No, he wasn't ranked when he fought Bo. Holland wasn't ranked when they... Okay. Listen, guys, I've done it. Don't make me do it. Stop, guys. What fight are you talking about? I'm talking about Riddler versus Bo Nickel to see if any of them were ranked. Just be prepared to get hacked if Cursed reach. I gotta watch. If I have anyone reach out to me from my internet provider in the next 6 months, I'll just say, "G'day, Cursed. Fucking good to talk to you, mate. How you been? No, I'm not giving you my information. Do not read him. Chathead can confirm. Here we go. Bang. It was ranked. It was ranked. This is why we check. Super Shotgun saying I don't check. I fucking check. I check. Shotgun? I check. Man, the ocean's nice. I'm going for a beach walk. I'm going to go walk down to the beach. That's what I said. Shut up, Eric. Shut the fuck. Eric, shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. You didn't know, Eric. You didn't fucking know. Watch MMA full to see old fights and events. What are you talking about, Shotgun? Watch MMA full. A win against Bo Nickel. Listen, It's not my fault the UFC have ruined the fucking rankings. It's not like the stream, boys. It's not my fault the UFC have ruined the rankings, but he was ranked. Ranked guy being an unranked guy, that he means to lose it, he gets 1 point. Right, Shyla, there is a beach stream on the live stream tab. It's called Dougie Goes Looking for Internet, because I was having internet problems at my house, and we did a live stream from the beach. Bo Nickel is way too small for 185 and coping and being stubborn to move down to 170s will weight class. Yes, he should be in 170. Absolutely true. They uploaded the fight as soon as possible. Oh, this the website that you're talking about. If you don't have Fight Pass. Yeah, I'm with you. But luckily, we can just go and watch the entire card. If Dougie actually loved us, he'd take us to the beach. No. I've been live for 2 hours. 2.5 hours. No, I'm going to go to the beach and answer these fucking phone calls. Rewatch all the Star Wars movies before you go to the beach. Good luck. No. Now, the Riddler, the Kid Fiddler, earns... Where's he from? Earns the Netherlands. A single point. Well done, the Netherlands. 2 hours is nothing. This is our channel. Are you going to sit on the beach naked with your legs spread open like your ball? Maybe. Let the water just slightly lap my balls while I answer the phone calls. How do you think Bo Nickel's career goes from here? It feels like a crossroads point. Nowhere. He hasn't got the skill to be a high-level MMA fighter. He's too old. It's too late to start getting that fill. Dougie still has sand in his vagina from his last trip to the beach. No, I'm feeling good. My vagina's feeling good. I feel alright. If he truly has it inside of a true fighter, he's just an athletic jock, but not a proper fighter. It'll be interesting. I think it is the crossroads, and he is just an athletic jock. I don't think he is a real fighter. Beach stream! The market has decided. Open up the meter. Beach stream. No beach stream. 2.5 hours is enough. There's nothing to poll. I've done a 2.5 hour stream. I appreciate you guys. You paid for the stream, so I appreciate you guys. No, there's not going to be a poll. I've got phone calls to answer. I've got fucking 17 messages to get back to. Heaven forbid I don't answer the phone for fucking 2 hours. I'm going to go down to the beach. I'm going to have a beer. I'm going to answer the phone. Call everyone back. And that's that. Bro is slacking up. Fuck you, Eric. 1 minute and 55 seconds left. The Riddler, the Kid Fiddler. Open the meter, you filthy wimp. No. It's the end. He messed up. He should have been fighting 3 to 4 times a year for the last 3 years and got 13-0 and just racked up experience. Yeah, he should have done an amateur career. He's just another CM Punk. Do a phone call stream. What are my trails on it? Instead, he would fight, then disappear for like 10 months. Yeah, he's pulling a CM Punk, where he just thinks you can learn MMA outside of the ring, but you need to be having fights. All of a sudden, it's his channel again. Why are you gay? We'll do the why are you gay. Why are you gay?
Why are you gay? You are gay.
There you go. You get the why are you gay. I'll give you that. Why are you gay? Dougie hates money. I don't hate money. This is our channel. We demand the meter be turned back on. I'm not turning the meter back on. I'm not turning the meter back on. Oh, God. Damn, bro, he's not Sam. No, but I mean, it's very similar. Like, he's thinking he can learn MMA without learning MMA. You know? Like, without doing the fight. He's got to do the fights. He needed to have an amateur career, a regional career. Kenny hasn't even said anything gay all day. Kenny, you've been horrible. It's a very real thing. Do a sex check tier list on the phone to your customer. I'm not doing a sex check tier list. Who says I'm gay? You are gay. You are gay. The meter is on. The meter's not on. You'll know when the meter's on when this happens, all right? When this picture comes up, that's when the meter's on. When the picture's on, the meter's on. But the picture's not on, so that's what the meter is. This picture is the meter. You see one of us, not me, donated $200, he would have no option but to continue to the stream. That's what makes the meter so spicy. When the meter's on, you donate. If the meter's not on, you don't donate. Tiny ass meter, you can tell. And I said I'm turning the meter on. He's no Dan Henderson. And that's it, boys. That's the end of the stream. We did it. That's the end of the stream. The stream's over. End of the stream. 2.5 hour stream. 2.5 hour stream on a fucking Monday, on a Sunday night. Boom. That's it. I'll see you guys tomorrow. What are your thoughts on... God damn, top shipper. Just from the top rope right at the end of the fucking stream. Guys, Dougie just DM'd me. He said he's thinking about putting the meter back on. The meter's not on. I'm out of here. See you guys. Have a good one. Fucking from the top rope. Jesus fucking Christ. Oh, God. You never announced turning off the meter. Tomorrow, when I turn the meter back on... You're welcome, Charlotte. Tomorrow, when I turn the meter on, I will announce when I'm going to be turning the meter off. Okay? What do we all... All right. Rumors on the street say you're putting the meter back. I'm not putting the meter back on. The fucking meter. The meter. What have I done? I'm out of here, guys. Have a good night. Thank you so much for joining me. It's been a hell of a stream. Like the fucking hell, Eric. Jesus Christ, simply kudos. Thank you for the 79,000 ruples, I guess. What is an IDR? What is it? Holy shit. Hang on a second. I want to know what is an IRD. What is it? Thank you so much, man. I just want to know what is an IDR. What is an IDR? IDR currency. It's an Indonesian rupee. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for the however many Indonesian rupee that is. I really appreciate it, man. Indonesian currency. Thank you very much for the Indonesian currency. I really appreciate it, dude. That means a lot. Thank you very much. Double it and stream. That's actually 50 cents. I don't care how much it is. It's thank you very much for doing it. Any amount you guys donate is appreciated, so I appreciate it. Thank you guys very, very much. How much is that? 79,000. Let's have a look. 79,000. Hang on. 79,000. How many was it? 3 zeros. 1, 2, 3. That's $7, man. Thank you very much for the $7, man. I really appreciate it. That's $7. I really appreciate it. That's a lot of money. That's a lot of money in Indonesian money. Thank you very much. It's $7. Come on, Doug. You skipped my message. Sorry, Larry. What was your message? I was typing before you quit. Sorry, Larry. Come on, read mine real quick. Sorry, Larry. Where are you? You know what they all have in common in their backgrounds? You know who else was an old... Okay, when they started MMA and reached the top of the mountain and came very close. Randy Couture, DC, Brock Lesnar, and Yoel Romero. Fair enough, Larry, but I feel like there is too much of a gap for them to close in modern MMA, Larry. In modern MMA, with Bo Nickal's skill set, I think the gap in modern MMA is just too much to close. Send that back to the poor third world Indonesian now. 14 minutes. No, the meter's off. We've established a system. The meter's off. The stream is over. The stream is over. When you see this image, that means the meter is on and you can donate for time. If this image is not on, the meter is off. And I will tell you when the meter's on, and I will tell you when the meter is off. And the meter was off. And it's done. When's your next stream? Tomorrow. I see it now. He donated. It's over. Good night. I'll see you tomorrow. Everyone have a good night. Appreciate you all being here. Like the stream. Thank you very much. See you guys tomorrow. Bro donated 3 goats. Poll for 14 minutes. I eat ass. Okay. All right. Fucking hell. That's enough. Goodbye. See you, boys. Appreciate all of you. See you, boys. See you.